Hey guys, welcome to a vlog. I am sitting in my car waiting for it to warm up. I'm heading to the shops at Crystal's, which is the mall I always go to. I'm meeting my friend Marie there. We actually made these plans because we wanted to catch up. I haven't seen her since I got back from vacation. She's gone away while I was away. So we just wanted to catch up and we thought, why don't we do it over some possible shopping, over some window shopping. Anyway, I think she has her eye on a few things. I have my eye on a few things. We'll see what happens. So, oh, my car's warmed up. All right, let's go. Cannot wait to show you what I ended up getting. A lot more Chanel than I thought. Today was launch day for their latest collection. I actually have to look up what collection this is. I don't know. I have to look. I'm like so out of it. But yeah, they just had like a fresh new supply of some things, and yeah, I fell in love with something. I had to get it. But anyway, I will show that to you guys along with some other things that I've purchased. But right now, someone needs their dinner.
How you doing, baby? How you doing?
There were all these dogs at the mall. Two of them were actually in Chanel. I was like, wow, those must be really good customers because I don't think they normally allow dogs in Chanel. But one was a corgi. Oh my God, so sweet. And then one looked like a poodle mix, like a white fluffy dog. Anyway, they were really, really well behaved. I don't know how Butters would do at a boutique. But my dog that I had before Butters, who was Brigitte, who was a pug, oh my God, I took her shopping once when I was in New York City. We went to Jeffrey in the meatpacking district, and she jumped up onto a shoe display, and like all the shoes went flying. Of course, the sales associates were hysterical. They just loved her. I think one even took out a phone and started filming her. And at that point, that was different. Anyway, it was so much fun. She was a mess. She just went nuts around other people. And yeah, I couldn't take her shopping. I think Butters would actually be okay. She would just want to say hi to everyone, of course. But I digress. Baby, are you hungry? Do you want dinner? Hey guys, good morning. It is the next day after I fed Butters. I had to get dinner together, and then my husband came home. Anyway, I lost track of time. So here we are, continuation with yesterday's vlog. I really wanted to show you what I got. I also wanted to show you what I got while we're at it, over in Europe. Not much to report there, but some fun things. And then I actually ordered some shoes. And then a bunch of shoes showed up mysteriously on my doorstep. I get the feeling, not my doorstep, actually, my UPS box. I get the feeling one of you maybe has sent it to me, or I don't know who sent them to me, but there's no card, no nothing, no note. And I don't even know where exactly they came from. I feel like they were just sent from a warehouse. Anyway, I will show those shoes to you when we get there. And I have some new jewelry to show you, which I am so excited for. But let me show you what I got in Europe. Let's start there. All right, so if you guys watched my vlog, or if you followed me on Instagram, and actually I wanted to mention this, I saved all of my Instagram stories to a highlight underneath my profile. So if you are interested in just taking a look at all the Instagram stories that I posted while I was on my cruise, it's all there, it's all saved. So we went on an excursion to the Ferrari Museum, which was so much fun. I was really hemming and hawing about it. I was like, do I really need to see a museum? It's like 2 hours from port. So that was like the bulk of the excursion, was actually driving there and driving back. We were only at the museum for like an hour, hour and a half tops. But it was so much fun. So much fun. I mean, if you're interested in cars at all, it's so much fun. So of course, they had a little gift shop there. I managed to save the gift bag. And I just got a couple t-shirts. I was starting to go crazy. And my husband was like, we don't have a Ferrari, so maybe take it easy. I was like, okay. So I got this yellow t-shirt. It just, I was gonna say it caught my eye. Of course it did. It's bright yellow and it just has the little Ferrari stallion there. Basic yellow t-shirt. I think this will be fun to like work out in, take walks in, just a fun t-shirt. And then I got another t-shirt in this variety. It's red with the blue, the Ferrari blue pockets. I thought that was really cute. So that's all I got at the Ferrari Museum. They had like little puffer coats, puffer vests, hats, of course, shirts, full on tracksuits. I was like checking out a tracksuit. That's when my husband was like, maybe not a full, a full tracksuit. I was just getting crazy and I love them. I can't wait to wear them to the gym. And then, as you guys know, I flew into Rome before we had to embark on the ship. And I just didn't have enough time in Rome to really kind of do some decent shopping. I went to some of the stores as I vlogged, but I got really overwhelmed at Fendi. I really wanted something at Fendi, just didn't get it. And I thought, whatever, it's not a big deal. Went on the cruise, and on our way back, we actually had to fly from Trieste to Rome. And then Rome, we flew back to the States. So in Rome, we actually had like a, you know, in total, it was probably like a 3.5 hour layover, but it ended up being like at like 2.5 between like, you know, deboarding or whatever. We were walking through the international terminal and they had all the boutiques and I was so excited. So of course I went to Prada, and I'll show you in just a second what I got at Prada. Went to Prada, got some things, and you know, we were really tired and we were really hungry at that point. So my husband was like, let's find our gate, let's like get something to eat, and then let's come back and you can do like the rest of your shopping. And I was like, okay. So we kept walking, and what we didn't realize was our gate was like a tram ride away. So the international terminals, I guess, at the Rome airport is kind of like split in two. So we were leaving out of Terminal E, and the main international terminal, or where the shops were, was A. And so we were walking through A, and then all of a sudden you kind of get to this like smaller, I guess maybe older part of the airport. You take a tram and then you end up in E, and there really isn't that much in the E terminal. So when we got to the tram, I was like, oh, my husband was like, are you gonna wanna take this to come back? And at that point, you know, we had walked pretty far, whatever. Anyway, I was like, you know what, forget it. So we just went to our terminal, and so the only place I ended up being able to shop, which was fine, was Prada. So let me show you what I got at Prada. I'm still really bummed I didn't get anything at Fendi. It just would have been so appropriate. But I got a couple of tops. I got this white, really dense t-shirt from Prada. It's got a breast pocket and it's got the plaque, the triangle logo plaque on the breast pocket. Super simple. I ended up getting, I think this is size, don't know, is the size on here? Oh, size large, because I think the size medium, it was too like, it just fit perfectly over the hips, which is not a cute look in a t-shirt. So I ended up getting the large, and this fits really, really nicely. It has a little split hem here. And like I mentioned, the material of this t-shirt is really thick. There's like a lot of substance to it. And I don't know, I really liked that. You know, because I've been wearing my Loewe t-shirts so much, I thought, and I think there's like two different schools of thought here, like when it comes to luxury goods. Are you gonna get like a t-shirt, or are you gonna get something really special, like a ball gown, an evening bag, evening shoes? Like, I feel like there's two schools of thought. Of course, there's people who buy, you know, everything. But I kind of fluctuate between the two. I feel like I have like these different moods, and these moods last for a while. And lately, for a long while, I've been purchasing a lot of luxury goods that are things that I know I'm just gonna wear all the time. They're not necessarily, you know, super special, limited edition, there's only 5 made, anything like that. But I'm starting to just wanna purchase things that I'm gonna wear a lot. And I definitely wear, you know, t-shirts, sweatshirts, as you guys know, comfy, at home, work from home type of clothing a lot more than going out clothes. And that's becoming more and more evident the older I get. The earlier I go to bed. I just don't really have that much of a nightlife anymore. Also, like with my lifestyle changes, with not eating out even as much. I only eat out really when I have guests over. I just don't have the occasion really to wear anything much nicer than a t-shirt or, you know, like a button front shirt of which I have a lot. So anyway, that's why I walked into Prada and was looking for like pieces like this. And, you know, most of the international luxury shops, they really focus, and for good reason, but they really focus on accessories. A lot of handbags, a lot of shoes. Some of the boutiques only have handbags or shoes, belts, etc. But Prada actually had a decent selection of ready-to-wear, and they even had more than what was showing. So if you show any interest in the ready-to-wear, the sales associates who were so helpful and so nice at this particular shop in the airport, they will mention, they're like, okay, we also have this in this color, in this material, one without the logo plaque, it's like in the center, whatever. Like they'll start to tell you like what they have, and they'll look up the sizes that they have, and they'll just go to the back and grab it. So I just wanted to mention that if for whatever reason you find yourself in the Rome airport or in any airport that has a Prada store. So anyway, I was really happy to see that they had some nice ready-to-wear. So I got this. And again, I was in a real rush, but I was trying on like different sweatshirts and different tops or whatever. And I just, again, I was like tired and I got overwhelmed. So I went with like real basic tops. The other one I got is this nylon. It's like a bowling shirt. And it's got like a little notch collar, it's got buttons, and then it has very subtle logoing right here. It's just this little ribbon right there, which I just think is so great, especially on this like black nylon. You want to keep it kind of modern and clean looking. And I tried this on after I tried on one of their more editorial pieces. So, you know, the jacket that I got with the leather trim, they had come out with all those other ones. And I actually tried them on, but they had a different one at this particular boutique at the airport. But it was like part of that collection with like the big pockets and the straps and like the nylon with the leather details. And it was just they're too cropped. I don't want to say they're too cropped. They're too cropped for me. And so I was like in the nylon section, and that's when I found this. It just hits me like in the right spot in terms of like waist, hip area. The sleeves fit well, like just everything fit really, really well in terms of this top. So that's what I got at Prada at the Rome airport. And that's pretty much all I have to show you from our trip. I really didn't buy that much while we were there. There was a lot of touristy type of stuff, as you can imagine. Every time we like got off of the ship, or actually every time we had to get back on the ship, you know, you have to show your passport and all that kind of stuff, and the ID for the actual Oceania cruise line. And you had to walk through like a gift shop. And I didn't get anything at the gift shops. I'm not that into like tchotchke type things. So I didn't really end up getting that much during the cruise. The 2 t-shirts that I got at Ferrari, that's pretty much it. And then these 2 things from Prada on our way home. So that's what I got on my trip. Okay, so let me show you quickly what I got yesterday. So as you saw, we stopped into Aloe Yoga. So the Aloe Yoga boutique at Crystal's is brand new. So when you're walking into the mall from Valley Parking, the Aloe Yoga boutique is right there. So I couldn't miss it. And my friend Marie that I was meeting at Crystal, she's the one that introduced me to my trainer. She is a fitness buff. She is so fit. So I knew she'd want to hit it. So anyway, I texted her because we were going to meet elsewhere. I texted her and I was like, do you want to check out Aloe Yoga? So we both got some stuff. I just got 3 pairs of shorts, basically. And I was going to get that white nylon jacket that you saw me try on. I really liked it. It's cropped. It's really cute. It looked cute with the shorts. It is so hot here in Vegas. I'm like, there's no way I'm ever going to wear this to the gym while I'm working out, at least not anytime soon. Like when I leave my home, I don't usually wear that much athleisure wear. It's when I'm home and I'm like, I definitely don't need a little white cropped hooded nylon like windbreaker when I'm home. So anyway, I got 3 pairs of shorts. So I tried these shorts on in 2 different sizes. I'll throw that footage up here. I tried on the small and then I tried on the medium. And, you know, I just want to make sure that my workout clothing has enough room for like all the movement, lunging, squatting, getting onto a machine, getting off a machine or whatever. Like I just don't ever want to feel like I'm being bound or the clothing is binding or I just feel uncomfortable in any way. So the small fit, but then I tried on the medium just to be sure. I went back to the small and I made sure I could like squat and lunge and do all those things. And I could, because this is a non-stretchy material. This is just like simple nylon, like parachute shorts. And I really like these when I'm weightlifting, this material, when I'm weightlifting. So I got these. They had this in white also. I don't know, the white just, and maybe because I tried it on with the white windbreaker top, but I felt like, I don't know, I felt like I was walking into a science lab and was wearing one of those like Tyvek suits. It was too much white. Maybe I should have tried it on with like a black tee. But anyway, I just wasn't down with the white shorts. They just look too sterile, I guess is the word. So anyway, I got these in black, and then I got a different style of shorts that I thought I could probably wear around the house. These are more like sweatpant shorts. I could wear these to work out as well. But I got these in a size medium. Yeah, the smalls were just a little bit too, I don't know, maybe because this material is a little bit thicker. I felt like the small just, I don't know, they didn't have the right like hang and like drape to them. So these have pockets, which is really nice. These also have pockets, I should point out. These have pockets right here. So really, really handy if I'm going for a walk with Butters. I can put poopy bags in here. I can put my phone in there. It does have an internal drawstring, which is great. And I got these in the soft white color as well. I think because the material isn't that nylon, that parachute material, this didn't look quite as sterile to me. So that is what I got at Alo Yoga. But Marie and I both were a little surprised, or just, yeah, we were just a little surprised at how much streetwear Alo Yoga has. Like most of the clothing in there were like regular pants. They even had like a blazer. So it was this nice kind of cross between athletic wear and streetwear. It went beyond just like athleisure. It was like clothing. So yeah, I was kind of surprised at that. I thought there was going to be a lot more like gym, like hardcore workout gear, but there wasn't. There really wasn't. So anyway, I'm glad I scored these shorts because it is so hot here in Vegas, and there's just something about wearing like tights that is so suffocating to me. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be hauling a lot of shorts in the upcoming months. Oh, let me give you, oh, I actually have the receipt. Let me give you the prices. So, oh, all the shorts were $68 each. That was what I got at Alo Yoga. And then, dun, 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 Chanel. I can't remember if I mentioned this. I think maybe I mentioned this on the way there, but Marie and I were gonna meet at the mall like a couple days ago. And she actually had to go even before then. And then she texted me, she's like, I stopped by Chanel and they're having a launch day on Monday. So she's like, do you wanna go to the mall on Monday instead? And I said, okay, let's do that. She's like, yeah, they'll have their new collection in. And I'm like, all right. I haven't really been keeping up with like Chanel collections, what's coming out. So I didn't even know what to expect. And I know, you know, Chanel's been like top of mind for everyone lately because Virginie is leaving. That announcement was made this past week. Like, oh my God, I feel like I couldn't scroll through Instagram without seeing some sort of headline about Virginie leaving and, you know, who's taking over? Is it gonna be Hedi Slimane? Like all of this chatter about it. So anyway, I haven't even gone into a Chanel boutique in a long while. It just hasn't really caught my eye. I just really haven't been interested, but wow, did I make up for lost time yesterday. I got 2 pairs of shoes. Let's just get rid of that receipt. To continue the conversation that I started talking about this Prada t-shirt, I really have been gravitating more towards pieces that I know I'm gonna wear often that really aren't that quote unquote special, if you will, just really everyday kind of like workhorse pieces. So when I walked into the shoe department, I saw that, that they had some loafers, and these are classic styles. This was not part of launch day. They did have a version, and I'll discuss that in a second, but I got these loafers. I tried them on, they're so comfortable, and they're loafers. I just know I'm gonna wear them all the time. They have a very typical loafer profile. And did you know that this actually unbuckles and comes down? And there's like, what I think it's hiding is this elastic band, which is part of the reason that makes these shoes so comfortable, especially for me. I have a very high instep, and sometimes when I get loafers, they'll press down on the top of my foot. It's very uncomfortable. But anyway, these are super duper comfortable, and I love this quilted detail, the hardware here. And I love that their profile isn't very bulky, because I do have some very bulky loafers like from Celine and from Prada. So I just wanted more, I don't know, traditional or like standard looking loafers. So so glad I caught these. They even have like the diamond imprint on the sole. Isn't that cool? So what was, I believe, yeah, I think it was part of this launch. They had this loafer, but with the black hardware. So it's black on black, which I was like, oh my God. So those were the first ones that I tried. And I'm sorry, I couldn't take any footage at Chanel because they don't allow video cameras or cameras of any kind. So I tried those on black, and they just didn't look right. And the sales associate and I were talking, and we both agreed that it just made this whole like top part of the loafer just look too solid. Like you need to break it up with something, hardware. A lot of penny loafers have like that strap there, or they have tassels, like something. Something needs to happen up here. And with the black hardware, it just looked really bland in a way. So I was surprised because, you know, black on black, and I'll show you something else in just a second. Black on black, I love. I really, really love. And I thought for sure, like when I saw them sitting on the shelf, I thought for sure those were coming home with me. But I decided to go with the champagne gold hardware. So that is one pair of shoes that I got. The second pair of shoes that I got is the same shoe. It is the same shoe, but in a different color. And I was even thinking, of course, I was laying in bed thinking about these loafers last night, as one does. And I was like, gosh, you know, if they had them in a tweed, if they had them in some sort of like cloth-like material, I probably would have got them too. They did actually have these in denim, and I was tempted by those, but I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna wear denim loafers. I just don't think that's my style, but I really like them. I really, really appreciated them. But I got these in this camel beige color too. The leather of this, for some reason, feels a little bit softer than the black. It's probably like the treatment or the dye, but it's the same exact style. Now, what's interesting, and I've always mentioned this when it comes to Chanel shoes, their sizing is a little bit strange. I don't think I have one pair of Chanel shoes where like from one season to the other, it's the same. So I have size 41s in some, I have size 40, I have size 37.5 in some. So I have size 39 in these beige. And then the black ones are 38.5 because the 39, my heel was coming up out of the shoe. It was just very strange. I thought, should I try the 38.5? And voila, the 38.5 in the black fit like the 39 in the beige. Strange. So I always recommend going into store to try on Chanel shoes or work with a good sales associate that maybe can inform you, you know, which one they think would fit best or whatever, you know, because they usually have like an insight into like, oh, those are, you know, a little bit big, those run a little bit small, et cetera, et cetera. So those are the two pairs of shoes that I got at Chanel. And then I got a handbag. You guys, so I do have a little bit of footage of the handbags that I was looking at because my friend Marie, I was like talking to the sales associate and she kind of just took out her phone and did a little like swoop over the display. There was a point where I had 4 of these handbags out. I just could not figure out which one I wanted to get. So here, let me unbox this for you. Typical standard Chanel packaging. Nothing terribly fancy. I'm making a mess of it though. Dust bag. So I ended up with the Mini 22 in the black on black. And that's why I gravitated towards those loafers. I was like, oh my God, I could have like a whole look. Now, this is in the lambskin. Let me take out all this wrapping. So the 22 has a little top handle, and then it also has a crossbody. And the crossbody is a very substantial crossbody. And I say that meaning if you try and wear a lot of Chanel bags that have like a shoulder strap as crossbody, it's usually too short. I don't know. For some reason, I think someone told me that either Coco Chanel herself or Karl Lagerfeld always thought the crossbody just isn't very ladylike. So they never ever made straps to be worn crossbody. I have no idea if that's true. I feel like it's like a cheapness thing because you have to make them longer, which would add cost to the bags. Anyway, they're passing on plenty of cost to the customers, aren't they? This bag actually has a very generous crossbody. And I think that's why I was so attracted to this bag. Hold on, it's like all tangled. Here we go. So if you are unfamiliar with the mini, so it comes with these little top handles here, and then it comes with these longer straps here. And these are the crossbody bags. Now they are mounted not at the center, like not right at the side seams here. They're mounted kind of on one side. So I don't know if you can tell, but it sort of tilts. Do you see how it kind of tilts forward? It's because of that. It's because they're mounted on the back. Now, you can tell this season's Mini 22 from any previous season because the shoulder strap is now detachable. Hi, Editing Michelle here. I don't think I made it clear in the video, so I just wanted to make it clear that my black on black mini is not actually part of this 24A collection. It's part of the previous spring collection. So the crossbody strap on my model does not come off. It is not detachable. It is stationary on there. So I just wanted to be clear. Because I think once you get rid of the shoulder strap and you just have this little top handle, all of a sudden you have like an evening bag. And then the shoulder strap, or crossbody strap I'll say, really makes it very, very casual. Of course, I'm wearing black, so you can't even see the bag that well. Oh yeah, you can, because it's shiny. Anyway, I just wanted to demonstrate the length of the shoulder strap. So I'm 5'5", it's the perfect length for me. So the new Chanel 22 minis that came in, they have them in like a caviar leather. They had this, kind of like a raspberry color. I was gonna say fuchsia, but it's not that bright, but it's like a really deep pink color, and the caviar, it just like glowed. It was really, really pretty. It does have the little medallion hanging off of the top handle straps. And then just to show you the connection where the crossbody strap connects to the bag. And then there is a little pocket in here. But this is gonna be a great like everyday bag for me. It's the perfect size, obviously, for phone, wallet, keys, sunglasses, you know, lip product or whatever. I do have a 22 when it first came out. I do have it in the camel, and I love it. I used that bag like nonstop when I first got it. I don't know, I feel like as time has gone by, I just carry less and less with me. So I've just been using smaller, kind of like tidier bags, like that Prada bag that I bought for the cruise, which is absolutely perfect. It's bigger than this, obviously, but it has like a similar kind of shape to it. It's got this kind of rectangular shape. It's just thicker than this one, but it's so great. It's like very, very tidy. So anyway, that is what I got at Chanel. I love it. The other ones that I was debating, there was a white one with the black hardware. I loved that, but I didn't know if it was just too summery. And then of course they had the black with the gold hardware with like pearls on the strap. That was very tempting. And then they had some denim versions, which I was very tempted by. And then did they just have like a black with gold hardware that was without the pearls? Possibly like a less ornate one. Anyway, they just had so many different versions. They even had like a white and black striped one. They had different colors, like a gray one, but I really liked the black on black. I thought, yes, it's unique. It's very me. I'm gonna wear it a lot and I love it. So that's what I got at Chanel. Let me show you the shoes that I ordered. So I ordered the same shoe in 2 different sizes because I just didn't know what size I was gonna be.
And this shoe has been selling out very, very quickly. So that's why I snagged both sizes just to see, and I'm gonna return the size that doesn't fit me. Now, as you guys are aware, because I made a whole video about things that I was not gonna buy anymore, and that was shoes with any kind of height, like real height to the heel, like anything over, I would say 3 inches. I'm like, it's off limits. I'm too uncomfortable. I don't have time for that anymore. I'm gonna like break an ankle one of these days. So I just don't. So when there's a shoe trend that is of a very comfortable style shoe, I am all over it. all over it. So the whole like boat shoe thing has come back. And when I was in, I want to say 10th and 11th grade, the LL Bean Blucher shoe, do you guys remember that? It was like the LL Bean moccasin, and everyone had them, and you had to tie your shoelaces a certain way where they had that knot at the end. And then there was like a bass version of them. Of course, there's a Sebago version of them, or Sebago version of them. Anyway, it's like a boat shoe, but it's sort of this cross between like a boat shoe and a moccasin. So those are those are like in again. I thought, oh my gosh, it's been like 30 years. So Miu Miu came out with a pair, and I was like, ooh, I love those. Sold out everywhere, like in the typical kind of like brown leather color. And then I saw these available at Bergdorf, and they were like a washed white leather version. And I thought, those could be cute, especially with like a pair of jeans. Let's see, what size? These are the 30, so I ordered size 9 and size 8. The boat shoe, oh my gosh. So here they are. Sorry, that was so close. Typical boat shoe with the lacing up the side. Look, it's not like these ever, I don't know, went out of style, because people wear these types of shoes all the time. I just think it's funny that these are in style right now. These actually look very small. Yeah, I think the 38 is too small. Let's open up the 39. As you guys know, I've been like kind of struggling with my shoe size, always having been like a 39, and now I just don't know. I can be a 38, 38 and a half, 39, 39 and a half. I just never know. Oh my gosh, they have stars on the bottom. That's so cute. All right, let's try this one on. And I always try my right foot because my right foot is a little bit bigger than my left. So I know it's just got to fit on this foot to start. Oh yeah, these fit. Yay! Oh, I like them. I like the white more than I thought I would. I wasn't sure if I was just getting these because I couldn't get my hands on the brown ones, but I'm like, I think I would like them, but I do. And I do think they'll look cute with jeans. Really cute with jeans, or like a denim skirt. Oh, awesome. Yes. Okay. All right, success. So I have to return those size 8s. These mystery shoes that appeared. Hold on, let me move you over here. So like I said, I got a bunch of shoes sent to my P.O. box. I have no idea the sender. I did not order them. I have no idea where they came from. And they were just wrapped, like all 4 of these, all 4 of these boxes, I forget how they were situated, but they were like all wrapped as one, like big box in like paper and then tape and like plastic. It's very odd. Anyway, let me show these to you because they're basically like Alaya knockoffs. So if you sent them to me, please let me know. Thank you so much. Of course, you guys never have to send me anything. So those came, and then, oh, and then in white. Sorry, I didn't open all of these up. White. And hold on, let me show you a close-up of these rhinestones. They're pretty decent. They're not exactly like the Alayas. Hold on. So these are my Alaya mules. Let me just show you the crystals on here. You can compare. Not exactly the same, you know? And then, let's see. So these are ones I have not opened yet. What is this? Oh, okay. The netting one in black. As you guys know, I have them in white and absolutely love them. So cute. All right. Oh, all right. These are like, these are so funny. These are like the Kate flats. They have them in this mesh with the with these, for lack of a better word, rhinestones. Oh, wow. Well, thank you so much for these knockoff shoes. Whoever sent these to me. Thank you. They're very cute. Very, very cute. I appreciate it. But you guys, please, if it's one of you, if it's not like a company, I can't imagine what company would send these to me. If one of you sent these to me, I mean, I so appreciate it so much, but you never, ever, ever have to send me stuff. Please don't. Please don't send me stuff. Okay, and then finally, as you guys know, I ordered a couple things from Luna over at Lucifer Vir Honestus, and they came, so I'm so excited. Of course, I've taken a peek, but I haven't put them on or anything. I wanted to kind of like show them to you in the box first before I actually wore them. So I did order a ring, and if you guys tuned in to, was it the last conversation or the conversation before? I can't remember, but she showed a kunzite stone, a ring that was already like made for a customer. And I was like, oh my God, I love that ring. And she was like, I will keep an eye out for a stone. I'll go looking for you. And she made a kunzite ring for me. So this is in, oh, it's so beautiful. This is in the Castoncino setting. So it is like you've put this kunzite on a pedestal. Isn't that just gorgeous? So I did give Luna my ring size, but sometimes it needs an adjustment. Oh, I think it's okay. Maybe it's a little loose, but no matter. She can always send a label to you if it needs to be resized. But if you ever order a ring from Luna and this happens and it's like a little bit big or a little bit small or whatever, you just need it kind of resized. She'll probably want a video call with you just to see like what's going on. And then she'll send you a label to return it. And then she will just go ahead and resize it from there. But yeah, she's, you know, she wants to get it right. Obviously, she wants you to wear the piece, but isn't that stunning? Oh my gosh, it is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Let me take it off so you can get a real sense of the stone and this ring. Oh my God. Beautiful. It's so different from what I have. And I was actually, you know, I surprised myself that I really wanted this like light purple colored stone, but it just caught my eye. It's so bright and so sparkly. Oh, it's just gorgeous. I think it's just such a beautiful pairing with the rose gold too. So that's the ring I got. And then I did order a second item from Luna. This is something I actually saw when I was in Milan in her showroom. And I mentioned this on one of the calls that I had with Luna. It's one of her like antique looking chains. And I had gotten this one because I wanted, I don't know, I guess I was kind of playing it safe. I love it. And I wear this all the time, but this is the micro chain with the pearl pendant. And, you know, I couldn't stop thinking about the one that I saw when I was there in Milan. And so I asked Luna about it and she held it up. She's like, oh, this one? And I said, yes, that's the one. I was like, I would really like one. So we talked about lengths, etc. And so it arrived with the ring. And she said that she was including a little gift for me, which I'm just always beyond thrilled about. But here they are. Oh my gosh. So this is the chain, the necklace I was talking about. And this is her gift. Hold on, let me take them out and hold them up. I love this so much. Oh my gosh. This is, I'm gonna put up here exactly what this is because I know this is rhodium plated. I don't know if it's rhodium plated silver or rhodium plated gold. I think it's rhodium plated silver. Again, I'll put up here exactly what it is, but look at that beautiful antiqued effect that it has. And let me tell you, I'm not the biggest Game of Thrones fan, but I really liked House of the Dragon, and the second season is coming up, so I decided to rewatch season 1. And just rewatching that and then having this come in, I was like, I feel like everyone in House of the Dragon would be wearing a chain like this. It has that kind of feel. And I think Luna even calls this the medieval chain. I am obsessed with this. So we decided on a 22-inch length because I wanted it definitely longer than this one. And, oh, I should be able to just slip it over my head. Yes. Yes, look at that. Oh my gosh. I am obsessed. Look at those links. Each one is like hammered just so. Oh my God, this is the best. And you know what's so great? It's not that heavy. You know, when you look at a chain like this, you think it's gonna be pretty weighty. It's not that heavy. I mean, there's some weight to it, but it's not like, I don't know, there's some necklaces I have, some solid gold necklaces that I have that are just, they're too heavy. Anyway, this one is a perfect weight. And then she sent over this one. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. So let me see if I can get the camera to focus on this. So these links aren't quite as chunky. So this is sort of like, I'm gonna guess like kind of midway between these two. And then this is in 18 karat rose gold. Look at that. I just love how imperfect each link is and how organic the chain looks. And this one is, I believe, 24, around 24 inches. Yes, oh my gosh. I love this. And I'm just wearing a black t-shirt and I think it looks great. Oh, I love, love, love these chains. Oh my gosh, here they are next to each other. Sorry, how can I best do this? Maybe just leave them on the t-shirt there. But I love how they play off of one another. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh my gosh, I have to thank Luna for this chain right now. Oh my God, Luna's online. I was just texting her, actually DMing her over Instagram, just letting her know that I got them. And I absolutely love this gift that she included. I love it all together. And, oh, she's free for a chat. Let's chat with, oh my gosh, how fortuitous. What time is it? Oh, it's done. Well, it's getting late over there. Oh my God. She is always working. Let's quickly give Luna a call. We're here with Luna. I am so excited to be chatting with her. As you guys know, I just got in those gorgeous pieces. So I wanted to maybe just hear a little bit more about these chains from Luna, what she envisioned when she made them, and maybe give you a little bit more detail on the two new ones that she sent. So the longer one, right? This is the rose gold one.
Mm-hmm.
And it is, I want to say the links are a little bit thinner than this rhodium one.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I really like the rhodium one because it has that antique look to it. Was that your intention, or was it just something that kind of came about when you were playing with the metal?
I try to find a finish, a color that is neutral. So go with the silver and go with gold, but has also the look of something that you have used, so not so shiny, but for, yes, a little bit understatement that go with everything. So I think the color in particular is very, very interesting from this point of view.
And I have to agree, now that I have it laying against the rose, it looks perfect. Like
Mhm.
they complement each other. The like newer looking rose gold really brings out the antique feeling.
Yeah,
The other chain.
exactly. That one is the brown rhodium color. So it's not too dark, but it's darker than the rose gold. But it's a point that seems something antique. You can see that you have three necklaces, and these three necklaces has three different links.
Mhm.
So yes, because one of my favorite things is to find different link for chains because they look so different. So you have now you have the micro, with the pearl. That is the smallest that I can do. Then there is the micro big. Is a medium. Is a medium link. Is a very light link that give this idea that the chain is light, is not heavy. And then you have the medieval. So you have this link that is more chunky, and so it's very different from the other two. So this create a movement when you wear all together.
Yeah, I love all the different textures. And can I just say, I don't, Luna, I don't know if you're a fan of the show Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And then the spin-off,
Yes.
House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon season 2 is coming up. So I was just rewatching season 1. And all I could think about was this chain. Because it has that feeling. It
Yes,
has
because yes,
that medieval, antique kind of feeling. And I thought, you know,
yeah,
the people in the show would be wearing this for
yeah.
sure.
The idea is that one.
Yeah. The other piece that I ordered from Luna that I love is the ring. And well, you guys already saw this. I just showed it to you. But not only is this stone so unique and so beautiful, but the setting really just shows it off. It puts it like quite literally on a pedestal. And what I wanted to mention is on Luna's site, which of course I'll link down below, she has something that's very, very unique to fine jewelry, which is a loose stones, we'll call it a loose stones marketplace, where she'll be updating it every week. And she'll be showcasing beautiful stones like this kunzite. She'll be showcasing ones that she has found. And you can pick the stone and you can pick which setting you would like. So this Tassoncino setting is one option, and the microbo setting is the other one, which I mean, just as beautiful. It's just going to depend on your personal taste. And I really encourage you to go back and kind of check on the site often, because Luna's going to be updating that page with what she finds. And I just think it's so unique because it gives you guys a chance to actually be a part of the creation of this piece of incredible fine jewelry that you're purchasing and that you're going to be wearing and bonding with. And it's just the real sort of definition of couture.
It's possible to ask me if someone is interested, for example, in a certain kind of stone, like emeralds or every kind of stone. I mean, with a certain kind of shape. Yes, I can make a research, find the stone, and then set the stone in the setting that we decide together. To set that stone. So yes, I love to make this work. I have, for example, I have this this citrine. You can see that. Can you see?
Yeah.
I have also this one that is the aquamarine set in white.
Wow.
And so then again, the idea is also to create the singular bouquet of the stones, so with color, shape, and also different gold color is beautiful. This is is a white topaz, triangular cut. The topaz is a very bright stone. When it is well cut, well polished, it's very bright.
Luna, again, so generously is extending the coupon code that we have going on right now, which is for chains and for bracelets. But we're also going to be adding the loose stones marketplace. So if you purchase anything from that page, which again I will link down below, any chains, any bracelets, if you use the code Michele10, you'll get 10% off. We're extending it through the end of July. So this is like a summertime deal, and there really is something quite summery about, I think because we keep using the word bouquet, but there's something quite summery about these loose stone pieces that you've been showing us. Just gorgeous.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Talk soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ciao.